Hey, in my checklist book, I've got another interesting checklist. This is called my personal book writing checklist. Check this out. Now, this may not look like a standard checklist per se, because I decided to incorporate my thoughts on writing a book and overcoming writer's block in the form of a checklist. So here are some of my personal writing tips to help you write a book, ebook, article, etc. Every tip should have some kind of impact on the success of your writing. I know it has mine. Hopefully, you'll find a few useful nuggets from my own experience as an author of more than 25 books, 500 articles, 1,000 video scripts, and more. So let's get to it. Bart's writing tips. And if you just listen to these tips and you just take them in and then you act on them, watch your writing just accelerate in a way it's never done before. Okay, number 1, write daily. Daily. Write as much as possible, as quickly as you can, but with some level of detail. The purpose of this writing formula is to write anything down that comes to mind. Writing quickly keeps your thoughts flowing and your memory jogging. Number 2, keep your thoughts and ideas always flowing. You can always review and rewrite later. It's better to have more content than you need, which is why you should keep it simple. Just sit down and write. Number 3, start writing with where you are at a given moment, not where you want to be or how you expect to end up. Just stay in the present and start writing. Number 4, write 1 to 3 hours per day and continue writing on the weekend 3 to 10 hours. Or even more. This may require some self-discipline, but the more you write, the more you can write and the better you'll write. Number 5, never go to bed without writing something, even if it's only 1 page or 10 minutes. Ernest Hemingway wrote, "There's nothing to write. All you do is sit down and bleed." Now, I know he didn't mean that way literally, but write something. Bleed something out of you. Number 6, imagine yourself telling a story to someone. Write narratively. Write how you talk. I do. In fact, I write how I talk because I'm going to record it. And I want to be able to record in the manner I speak, so I'm going to write like I speak. This will depend on, of course, the subject matter. If you're writing a technical piece, write what you know. You'll have plenty of time to research and or rewrite later. Number 7, not everyone has a notebook, mobile device, mini laptop that they can conveniently carry around with them. Get in the habit of carrying at least a small notepad so you can jot down ideas as they occur because you know you'll forget them. And that is the honest truth. I write stuff down anywhere I can because I know a day later I'm going to forget it because I got new stuff coming in. Number 8, when writing, avoid outside contact. Turn the phone off to voicemail or do not disturb. Shut off the radio or TV. This is a period of deep concentration. For some, music does make the whole process of writing much better. Avoid distractions, obviously, but establish an environment that stimulates your creative juices. Number 9, look around you for resources to help you, such as libraries, bookstores, museums, meetings, etc. The more you read, the better writer you become. Number 10, you've no doubt heard that everyone has a book inside them. The challenge for any writer is to pull it out of you and put it on paper. It's a challenging, vulnerable journey for most, but rewarding for many. And number 11, writing a book gives you a certain level of credibility, believability, and validation. You become somewhat of an expert on the topic you wrote about, whether it's fiction, business, history, etc. Writing can be a great marketing tool. Also, when your content needs to be convincing, strategic, inspirational, and more. Well, hey, those are just a few writing tips to help you become a better writer. And hey, I hope they help. Now, let's talk about tips for writer's block. When you just can't think or know how to get started writing, here are 7 surefire ways to help you out of your writing rut. Number 1, keep the pen rolling. It doesn't matter if you write junk, doodle, create nonsense, keep writing. Why? Because the magic comes when you go back to the beginning of your work and you read what you wrote. You'll realize that you're onto something and cleverly start thinking of ways to improve what it is that you wrote. You'll see it come together. Number 2, take a break. Walk outside, step away from your writing so that you can think clearly, refreshed, and then regroup. You can't write when you're exhausted or burned out. Get some rest to get the blood flowing back to your brain. Don't feel overwhelmed. Try to dissect the cause of your writer's block so you can understand it and get past it. Number 3, exercise. Believe it or not, it's important to realize that the brain can't just go on and on without some kind of stimulation, so get up and move around. Sweat a little bit and get your body working in an entirely different direction. Do something different, such as bake some cookies. Seriously, sometimes it's helpful just to step back and look at your writing later with fresh eyes. Don't be surprised if during your departure that you come up with more new ideas to develop in your writing. Write them on a notepad or anywhere if possible. In any case, collect your thoughts and look forward to writing again. Number 4, read more material. You can never run out of words to use, which is why reading is such a boon to good writing. It improves your vocabulary. Reading new material will definitely give you more thoughts, ideas, facts, experiences, names, places, dates, figures, statistics, truths, realities, etc. The same applies to listening to audio programs. Many writers claim inspiring books shaped their writing, and it's true. Number 5, collaborate with someone, part-time or full-time. 2 minds work better than one. Work with a friend or associate on a piece you're struggling with. Just a few words from the other person can get the juices flowing again. Co-author with someone that has complementary skills or can bring a unique perspective to what you write. Number 6, write what you know about. Even if you're writing fiction, you'll need relevant information to set the scene or environment or period in time. So your first step is to collect it and read as much information as you can on your topic or story, and then start planning your writing. What resources will you need? Don't limit yourself and your research to the internet. Developing a flexible outline will help you stay organized, focused, and free up your mind to write more and effortlessly. And number 7, interview others who can assist you with your writing. Take a class, attend a lecture or seminar, participate in a workshop, socialize with others about topics that relate to your writing interests. It's all about, number 1, pulling your thoughts together. Number 2, getting what's inside of you out and, into the computer. And number 3, putting it into a format like a book, eBook, hardback book, that will appeal and hopefully sell to a reader. And that's it. This is a Google Doc of my personal writing tips and tips on writer's block. Hey, I hope they helped. And if you want this checklist, it's easy because it's free and it's yours. And all you got to do is file, make a copy, email it to yourself. You can download it in a Word doc, and you can print it, and then you can have it in hand just to, keep in hand and read it from time to time. And this is available to you in the descriptions box below this video. So all you got to do is click this link here where it says download and print this checklist. Access the free Google Doc version of this checklist for your use. Click the link and it takes you to the checklist itself. Or if you want the print version, like the book itself, get the paperback book on Amazon with all 70 plus checklists. Just click this link and you'll be taken to Amazon where you can order the book in hand. This is an 8.5 by 11 manual. It's got all 70 checklists in it. It's a gorgeous book to have in hand, to peruse through, flip through, you name it. Anyhow, hey, I hope this personal book writing checklist helped you out. And if it did, well, it did its job.